Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Gamestah's coverage of the ESEA Australian Open Ladder. My name is Gamestah Neeber, and joining me in the Gamestah studios, returning after a long hiatus, welcome Mr. Daman. Welcome back, mate.
Oh, hello.
Mate, it is good to have you back with us.
Oh my God.
What has kept you away so long?
Look, I've been meditating on a mountaintop, contemplating life, the universe, and everything, and have come to the conclusion that really CSGO is all I need. I don't need no woman. I'm a strong, independent young man.
And you're not gonna let nobody keep you down in this modern day and age, are you?
Oh, you can keep me down, Neeber.
Alright, well, that's only because I'm the one controlling the broadcast today, but we're bringing you a match between LeCrew and MadLikeWizards, MLW, on the ESEA ladder. As we said, LeCrew 4 and 7 at the moment, currently ranking in the mid-30s.
They're playing golf.
Yep, and MadLikeWizards 8 and 2, up in the top 8, so we're just going to get the knife round. The knife round's going to be happening now as we go, but we will be going into Inferno. But as the knife round gets underway here, Daman, we'll go through the team list for you. For MadLikeWizards, we got Strax, Chris, Aiden, Who, Numkey, and Panic. For the crew, we've got Pez, Inkman, Saz, Shans, and Captain Kev. They are going to be the people doing battle here on the classic. As MadLikeWizards, they're going to grab the knife round here, Daman, and we'll see what side they pick up. They pick up the counter-terrorists. Probably a good start here in Inferno.
No surprises there. Good, strong CT bias. Very defense-heavy map. And a couple of good choke points that they can lock down. Inferno, it's been in Counter-Strike for a long time. And, oh, mate, I'm looking forward to this. Should be a good match. Hopefully, LeCrew can channel a bit of the power of the French and hopefully not lose this World War. We're going to roll out into round one. It is going to be a 3-2 A split for the CTs to start things off. And it looks like going to be a bit of a push-up. Nana's pistols. Oh, Captain Kev's opens his accounts with a very nice headshot. Aiden replies in kind. So that's the Nana push lockdown. Bombs drop out the back of apartments at A, though, Neeber. So a bit of a fake up B, which ran into the brunt of the CT defense.
Yeah, they tried to see if they could get a pick. It looked like they were trying to get a pick up at that Nana lane there, and unfortunately they got one, but they traded two for it, and LeCrew now on the back foot here in the opening round. They've got a minute and 15 seconds to play with, so still plenty of time on the board to do some damage, but MadLikeWizards will be feeling a bit confident with themselves. Arguably, they are the favourites here of coming into this match. LeCrew need to pick up their game. They are in the round of the CGA ranks at the moment, and there's a great 1v from Numkey. Picks up Pez, makes it a 2 versus 4. Bit of work to do here. Magnum, that's Chris, gets one. Shans replies. Looking for the final kill is Chris, up on top of rafters, gets it. Pretty stock standard, not even a bomb plant for the crew. And this is going to be a good round. We'll see what kind of buy the Wizards give us. They looking like Chris is going to pick up that P90. They are going to go SMGs here, Demand. Pretty stock standard stuff. Early scout buy. Try to get some long range up mid. Possibly over at Nana. But look, we see the Tech 9s and a pistol buy up here from the crew. Maybe trying that anti-eco. Try and get a couple of kills. Put the damage on.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're going to just sacrifice the round for an early buy. If they lose this, it's going to really cost them in terms of the economy game. But a 3-2 split, A stack this time. The P9 is doing the damage, and even Chris decides he wants a bit of KFC. Panic still going hard, locked down behind the car. But he gets himself off a kill on this anti-eco from the crew. Is not paying dividends, though. One, Shans gets one, going for 2, but the P9 is too strong. Just outgunned. And that will be 2-zip in favour of MadLikeWizards, and you should see a full eco here from the crew.
Yeah, you'll see it coming out here. Only less than... actually, they've only got 3 kills among them over the first possible 10 kills they could have got. But so that will force them back onto the Glocks. No utility, no anything. And MadLikeWizards... Yeah, MadLikeWizards... Oh, looks like they're going to split up here again. And Aiden gets a bit of binkage with that scout, spots one up. He'll take down Saz. A bit naive, I would think, just to try and peek that scout, especially with no armor. But MadLikeWizards are certainly feeling they are on top of the world at the moment here. Demand. They are not even playing very aggressively down here, down in Nana. We're watching Numkey panic, putting those MP9s down to work. And the boys from the crew just finding themselves in between a rock and a hard place at the moment.
Yeah, it's always a bit hard as T's on Inferno. If you lose that pistol, it's hard to come back for the first couple until you can get your hands on some AWPs and AKs, and the firepower starts to level itself out. Speaking of AKs, we've got 3-4, no AWPs for the crew, courtesy of that only 3 frags in 3 rounds. So it will be a full AK. Expect this one to go a bit slower. And Aiden looks like he's on the scoping duties for MadLikeWizards, so we'll find him, see where he's going to go. He's going to go B side and I guess look peek a couple of early frags up. Nana again going a 2-2 split. The crew, all shots are out. Molotov's burning. Pez takes down the scoper. That's a handy frag to have to start the round. That really opening up Nana. Give themselves a bit of range. It's going to be 4 men. Looks like they're starting to stack it. Still 3. That's 2 down at B. The rotates here from the CT. So once the crew get their hands on some heavy weaponry, they seem to be shooting all right at the moment. Bombs still drop back of A. They're not willing to commit it to either bomb site. Just waiting to peek the defenses. They've split the CTs up nicely now. MadLikeWizards not quite sure where they're going to go. They're just happy to pitch the tent and put the billy on and wait for the T's to come a-knocking. Still no commitment here from the T's, Neeber.
Yeah, they don't. They're just being very hyper cautious at the moment. They know that these AKs, they're a bit behind in the economy, so they're just double checking everything, not really pushing up. They've got the Nana area secure here. This is where they're gonna now. Looks like they're gonna be pushing.
Still got 2 flashes in hand.
Yeah, so they've got the utility, so they should be able to push them on here. This will be a time push, probably around that 30-second mark. They'll trudge in. Here they go.
Nade's out.
Yeah, here they come. So they'll come in now. They're still walking, so they've got to be careful. Numkey currently sitting on the site, looking for one. Looks for the double, can't get it. And now that is a B site, all owned by the boys from Le Crew. Shan's there, gets the rotator in Chris, and it is all up to Strax. I don't think he's going to go for it. He probably just saved the M4. I will make note, though, Daman, that Aiden didn't actually buy the AWP. He just kept that scout that he had for the opening 2 rounds. So, there's the round. Shan's grabbing the double, gets both the rotators at A. So, look, MadLikeW, not in a great position, not a great deal of trouble. Aiden will have enough here for a full buy-up, at least for the next 2 rounds. He'll probably end up buying for Straxy, probably. But we'll see how they go here. Strax... Yeah, there you go. So he gets the M4 off Aiden, so they've got enough for a full buy. So one more round from the crew here could be very, very useful. They could put them back onto that eco and reset the economy of MadLikeWizards, and that's something that would be very important. You can't let the T's get off to such a stranglehold of a start here on Inferno. If you do, they just are very hard to stop.
A 10-5 half as T's, you would certainly be happy with. Particularly if he didn't turn around and win the pistol round. But at the moment, Aiden hasn't been able to get any picks as the T's rush hard Nana. He's still holding them down, but they'd very much like to get the numerical advantage early on in the round. At the moment, the bomb's working its way into apartments. Still a 3-2 split. Oh, Chris gets himself up above Shans and drops the hammer as we got Inkman poking through the smoke, hoping to get lucky, doesn't. He's no lottery for him tonight. Forgot to wear the right pair of underwear. The crew still holding up at Nana, still not willing to rotate. That's 2-2 split for them. Couple of pre-fires from Pez. Nothing doing from him. So, bombs out the back of A. It's 3-1 on the scoreboard with the crew trying to get themselves very much back in this game and force the Wizards onto an eco. There it is. Nice flash. Pez capitalizes. Chris goes down. That is going to force the rotate from the guy at CT spawn for MadLikeWizards. Mumkey is going to rotate as well. The crew is going to commit now to an A site. It's Strax though high. He gets one. Drops down into the pit. He sees what couple. He's not going to take the top. There it is. Takes down Captain Kev. Takes down Staz, and in the blink of an eye, the round's over as Aiden wraps it up with a nice one there on the Inkman. I thought that the T's had it there for a second, Neeber.
Yeah, they looked like they... Honestly, Daman, it felt like the control was still with MadLikeWizards there. The crew, they worked themselves into a position, but they're just very slow. Feels like they're not using their utility correctly. They're slow to get on bomb sites, and MadLikeWizards had enough time to rotate the AWPer all the way back around and then get into a position to be able to pick them off there. The crew, they are now in that eco, and look, they have got to, they've got to pick it up here. I mean, in many senses of that word, I mean, look at their kills. They've only, 2 of them have not even scored a kill, and we're into round number 6 here. That's not what you want to be seeing here. Oh, Shans underneath gets, try to get one, can't get anything. Panic will grab it. There's the return frag. 1-for-1 trade. Good. A little bit of anti-eco. Oh, the 1B with the Tech 9 drops down Chris. So it's a 2 versus 3 here. That bomb is at the mid area at the moment. Still not, they're still not committing anywhere here, man. But MadLikeWizards are very close to closing this one out, and it should be 5 rounds to 1. Oh, good M4 spray by Strax down into the stairwell. 5 rounds to 1. The crew on the back foot here will be able to buy up. However, do we see an AWP yet? No, it looks like we're going to continue seeing the AKs. Bit of work to do here as we near the halfway point of the first half.
Yeah, I'd like to see the crew kind of mix it up here. Their bog standard strat seems to be kind of a 3-2 split, 2 up Nana, 3 heading back A and just kind of lock it down. I think the Wizards are getting a bit too comfortable with that. I think once they get it, the crew seems to get the first pick on the B side. I'd like to see them pretty much try and rush it because the Wizards haven't altered their defense pattern either. And Aiden's not made that much of an impact early on in the rounds with the AWP. It's the guys in front of him with the MGs doing most of the heavy lifting. Again, we see just the 1 at B, 2 at A for the Wizards. Chris going to lock down the connector to the CT spawn. Aiden still looking to try and kneecap somebody. He gets himself flashed. Smoke on mid. As here comes the crew. They're actually going to come at A from the...
Yeah, they're going to go they're going to go B. Yeah, they're going to go B side, long way around, go through jungle side, just clearing out Speedway and the rafters. But Panic! He is a solo effort from that man. Has locked up that Nana area, but he has given up the site for it. But he gave up the site to allow at least get himself into maybe in a bit of a number situation. He doesn't know where the crew are. Yeah, he's got the numbers, so he's picked the bomb carrier, and that is fantastic work. Now he just has to be careful. Shouldn't really peek too much here. Oh, he's forced out by the Molotov. There it is. And he will drop down. So now it is all up to Aiden. He swaps out the AWP for AK. Doesn't matter. Pez from behind the sandbags. Drops him down the crew. That was better work there by them, Daman. They got control of the site. Panic put up a bit of a fight there, but just not enough. But look, they are now on the eco.
Yeah, they are. So this is good work from the crew. There's a nice shooting from Panic, but again, as you were saying, the crew a bit too slow in those rotate. Unable to... They kind of just stalled it a little bit. It's like they're at the hill and they're checking left, they're checking right, they're not quite sure what's happening. It's going to be a hard Nana from the CTs this time. 1, 2, some very nice pistol work from the Wacky Wizards. As they have now secured the bomb. So 3 men stack on the bomb. They picked themselves up some AKs. So this is very, very nice eco from them. If they can pick up 1 or 2 more kills, they're going to be looking very, very nice to take out this round. As they're camping it hard, all the corners locked down. A Molotov just spreading a bit of damage. Just burning, keeping them on their toes. Oh, Chris gets one. Bounces off the corner. Shans caps him out. As it is going to be the Shans man looking to poke now. Hoping. They know there's one off next to the tree. They just can't quite get at him. And Molly is going to try and burn him out. Shooting from Aiden. Picks up ink, but the crew wrap out round number 8. And it is 5 plays 3 in favour of the CTs.
We're going to have a look at their scores as we near the halfway. Saz has yet to even get a kill, 0 and 7, so he needs to pick it up.
Oh, that's you, Neeber.
Yeah, well, that's something normally like me. Coach Smithy D is currently will be overseeing the T coach, so he will probably be helping his team out. Shans there and Pez both lifting onto 8 kills apiece. On the outside, Chris and Panic 9 and 8 apiece. So they're going big here as we go into the final 6 rounds of the half. And I will say that anti-eco last round of C Strax get one, Daman. That team MadLikeWizards, they pushed very aggressively down into Nano. They caught the crew unawares, and that's kind of what we were saying that the crew needs to be doing. They need to be pushing a bit harder sometimes and forcing the boys from MadLikeWizards into positions. You made note that they haven't actually changed their defensive positions, and really they haven't had a need to because the crew haven't really been challenging them in their current form.
Yeah, that's at least something you would have liked to see Aiden get his first pick down Nana now, is to actually try and disrupt the defensive pattern of the CTs. It just gets a bit too comfortable if they're able to run the same strat round after round without forcing too much change. But we'll see what the crew's got in kind here. They've got a nice smoke over the back to Hay Bales. Going to get a pick? No, Aiden. Nice one. He sees the need as Captain Kev. Aiden gets two. So all the flaming I've been dishing out to him has paid off in the reverse of a captain's curse. Shans was hiding in smoke, wishing he was anywhere but where he was. And he will be the final fatality. 6-3 by 6 to play.
Yeah, we're closing in on the last 6 rounds here of the first half. MadLikeWizards certainly are in control of this one. Daman not really too stressed at the moment. We're resetting the crew's economy once again. Here comes the anti-eco. 3 Tech 9s to P250 and a Deagle. No utility. They've got, well, what did I say there? They've got 2 nades, a smoke, a Molotov. No, smoke and a flashbang, I should say. The Molotov's coming out from the CT side at the moment. Chris Magnum grabs the first one. He's now going to let that incendiary rip just onto the stairs. Has to be careful not to be picked out. In Boiler gets a good, looking for the third. They're going to try and trade. Oh, well done. Strax is good. Oh, he's binged hard Pez there at the top of mid at crossover. And he's now trying to get one. Yes, he does. He gets Pez. Some good M4 spray. Panic closes it out. They didn't even get one. The anti-eco strat not going down there. And MadLikeWizards 1 round away from the magic number 8 and being ahead at halftime. The crew, though, they're showing signs of good play. MadLikeWizards just capitalizing on their mistakes at the moment.
Yeah, this is a little bit out-fragged as well. A couple of opportunities for the crew to pick up 1 or 2 with a slightly sharper aiming. And we're going to see, I think here it is. It's going to be the first hard Nana. It's going to run straight into a 3-man stack as it's going to be a 3-trade straight off the bat. They finally changed it up, but basically they tried to peel the Nana, and instead all they got was a fist to the face.
How does that work if you peel a Nana and you just get a fist to the face?
Yeah, have you seen a Jack in the Box?
Yeah, I suppose, okay.
It's got nothing to do with that. Aiden gets Inkman pinking at mid, and this will be a comfortable round to the team of Gandalfs, unless Shans can do some kind of shenanigans. He's smoked, he's spraying, he's praying, but no one is going to answer it, and it's going to be a clean wipe. Well, not quite, sorry. Chris went down, so 8-3 in favour of the Wiz.
Well, they will be ahead at the half, but the question is now how many more can they get? Demand. If I was a betting man, if the crew don't change something up soon, they could be staring down the barrel of a 12-3 half, and that's a
gamble responsibly.
Yeah, well, well, now you can bet skins on CGA match on Cybergamer matches now. So look, hide your kids, hide your wives, because there's going to be a lot of broke CS players coming up. But here comes the rush up of mid. They're going to try and get some crossover control. There's the mollies trying to the incendiaries trying to get them, but Numpty Strax with the double nade, sinking it from downtown. There's the triple for him. Was that actually an ace? No, he got 4 kills that round. 2 of them with the 1 nade. And much like Magic Johnson, sinks it from downtown. 9 rounds to 3. The crew now finally getting a bye. It is very interesting, the demand that we haven't actually seen any AWP play from the crew at all. No long distance range, preferringly to keep with those AKs. Not really paying off for them at this point, though.
Yeah, you can. It's not the end of the world if you don't run a AWP on tees. It really, you look to get a peek at Nana or in mid in the hope to get something. But if you don't have an AWPer who's quick on his fingers, then it just ends up being a bit of a liability. As we got a bit of smoke at Nana, faking again, 3-2 split from the Wiz. As Shans trying to work his way up and into apartment. This is a nice setup from the tees again. Just trying to pressure a bit more at apartment side this time. Bomb still dropped in a non-committal type position. If I know any better, I think these T's are Switzerland, the way they just sit on the fence with bomb sites until the last minute. Chris just hiding, hoping someone pokes him. Not going to happen. CT's going to fall back, drop into the pit. They've not been the best at clearing out the pit, have the crew. They've been picked off a couple of times as they've come into this A site. As we see Inkman, he's got the job of trying to drop out the top. Are we going to see a timing push here? The bomb is working its way up. Couple of smokes, deep into the pit. I thought there were some flashes. Oh, nice CT flash on too. Molly comes out, going to burn it. Counter flashes, yeah. Aiden is looking to try and get some peaks as they come back across. But here comes the T's. It's Chris in the pit, gets one. And he's going to get two. Strax gets the second. Shan's finally taking down him. The bomb's going down. And this will be the first time they've planted under pressure this game. That's a very nice plan. Now they need to hold. Pez takes out Chris, so the pit's clear. It's going to be a 3-on-3 situation right now. HP is 300 versus, what's that? Probably about 200, 180. So health very much in the way of the MadLikeWizards, but that bomb is ticking. Aiden has got the AWP up. He takes a shot and misses. He goes for the second, doesn't need to. Shans gets one, Shans gets two. It's going to be AWP versus AK at close range. The pressure is good, but Aiden with the pistol,
he's going for it.
Out.
He's going for it.
He's got a kit.
Oh!
And he almost got a clue. The ninja. Not quite.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Good round.
Well, the crew, that's good. That's one of the few times they've had that timing push work out for them. I think that came down to their utility use there. They smoked off pit. They were lucky that two CTs were inside of it. And look, they got free entry past truck. They lost one in the exchange, but they got onto site, controlled it from that point. And MadLikeWizards maybe showing a little bit of their weakness here. Maybe showing their retake's probably not one of their strongest games at the moment. And as Chris gets an epic shot in second mid, picks up Shans. Pez gets the response onto Strax. So 1-for-1 trade over on the A side. Bomb still dropped just next to hay bales. They're going to try and work and try and maybe get a pick at Diggity or maybe a jungle outside of Boiler. So we'll see how that goes. But the boys from MadLikeWizards got 9, so still 5
Do the CTs
rounds.
know the bomb's there?
I don't think so. I think I assume that's a drop from the crew. They would have dropped that down just to try to work it. But looking at Aiden, he hasn't seen anyone at Nana. It wouldn't surprise me if he decides to start pushing down a little bit of aggressively. Inkman though, he's got an AWP here, so he's going to be very interesting to watch if he can get this opening pick. There's no one in that line of sight though. There's one outside a truck that's panicked. One on the rafters is Chris, but no one at graveyard where he'd like them to be. But here they come once again with this timed push. In comes the smoke. Are they going to go Diggity or jungle side? No, they're going to come Diggity and come towards his A-bomb site. Panic though from the site. Let's rip with a couple of flashes, trying to catch the T's. Unawares, gets one, looking for a double, can't get it. That's the 1-for-1 trade. So they're onto the site once again. Numkey onto the site, coming through library, gets 2, and the 3 down. Captain Kev got the nade onto Chris in pit, but that doesn't matter. Coming into the 15th round, final of the half, MadLikeWizards have hit 10. And wow, that's if the crew can get this round here, Daman, it's not the end of the world. They go into the second round. If they can pick up the pistols, they're well back within this match, but it does require them here. 11 rounds is a long way to come back from 7 rounds a deficit. But look,
they're on CTs. It's not the end of the world.
But they are on an eco this round, so it'll be hard work to get this 5th round on the board. Need a couple of opening picks.
I was a little bit Inkman, I think, was a bit of a weak link in that round. The self-Molotov and then the self-flash, none of which kind of made it out the top of the carpets. Didn't help his team coming into that side. Aiden gets a double. So Aiden and Numkey get 1, get 2. Oh, Captain Kev is going large. Gets himself a frag across the back of A, but the bomb is being pinged out. They know where it is to the MadLikeWizards, and it's going to be a 3v2 retake. So Aiden is on 4 HP. Make that no HP as Kev and Pez combine. Though Shans goes down to the panic at the disco. It's Captain Kev in the sight. Can he stand up? Couple of flashes, bakes them out. Pokes around the corner. Panic is too strong.
Sit down, he says.
Yes, sit down, old big Kev. And it's 11-4 halftime. MadLikeWizards up over the crew here in the ESEA open ladder. And no real surprises in that first half, Neeber.
No, MadLikeWizards certainly would have felt confident. They won the knife, got the pick of their side, so they got the CT. So you would hope that they could have at least gotten 10 rounds, 9 at minimum. Question is, what do they do with it now? I mean, we've got to see. They're only 5 rounds away. 5 rounds away from GG's as we go live into the second half now. But the crew, let's see how their defensive structure goes. This is going to be interesting to see what they can give us here. Perhaps they feel more comfortable defending on Inferno Demand. That's what we're about to find out. MadLikeWizards, though. Let's have a quick score check, though. Strax, Chris, Panic, 15, 15, 14 apiece. Shans with 11, Pez with 10, and Inkman running the bottom here with 2 kills. So, we'll see what we get. A couple of decoy nades. Trying to just help muffle their footprints here as MadLikeWizards are going to be pushing hard apartments now. Spot up 1, and they're going to be pushing A side, it looks like, in man.
Yeah, they are. They're going to commit a little bit harder than the crew has. They've got a couple of rounds to play with on the board, so they can play a little bit of a pocket strat early on in the piece. 4 men push up into apartments. Chris gets the virgin frag of the half. Hez gets dominated. Panic takes down Captain Kev. The CT's not looking all that crash hot at the moment. Nice flash down onto the pit. Aiden gets 1. Shans is down. The bomb's going to go down. Inkman, good shooting, but Saz, was that a bit of a cheeky substitute from, or rename?
No, Saz was in the last half. Just didn't really have much of an impact at all. And he's picked up 3 kills. Now looking for 2 more. It would be a 1v5 retake. Oh, has he got it? No! Why did I say anything? He hasn't got it. Saz got 4. Numkey, though, picks up the last one. So Saz at least is going to have a bit of money here to spend. Can pick up the early SMG if he wants. But MadLikeWizards pick up their 12th round here and move ever closer to GG's here on Inferno. If they get this one here, Demand, they will cement themselves firmly in the top 8. The finals of the ESEA is generally played between the top 16 teams, at least in the open ladder. They will do quarters.
Just in case you can't get enough go during the regular season.
Yeah, just in case. So they generally will do round 16, 8 semis, and then the grand finals. The intermediate ladder, which is the one higher up, they will do top 8. So positioning all well and good here. You want to be in the top 8 if you can get it. Face off against a lower seeded team, and so that's something which they will, which they'll be looking at getting there. Saz has come to play here in the second half. Demand picking up the 1B, the Juan Deeg onto Panic over on Nana.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been nice if he had actually turned his monitor on about 20 minutes ago. His team might have been a little bit happier as Pez gets 1, though the SMGs of MadLikeWizards just carving up the A side at the moment. Bond's going to go Downy, and that'll be 2 plants from 2 attempts from MadLikeWizards. Haven't seen that consistency from LaCrew thus far this game, as that Saz peeking through second mid. Aiden is under a bit of pressure, though the P90 spam from Chris is good. Aiden taps out Saz, and it is 14 rounds to 3. Almost match point for MadLikeWizards, and this will force the CTs onto an eco.
Yeah, the CTs now on their, well, realistically, they should have been on an eco probably last round. You think I probably would have gone full eco round 2 and maybe force bite up this round. But
look at that equipment value differential, 20k.
Yeah, 20k to 1k, 20 large, as it were. MadLikeWizards will be feeling all very well about themselves in this match. A lot of work to be done by LaCrew. Panic picks up 1. They're trying to open up this B-bomb site. There's going to be 1 left. That's Saz still on site, but as I say that, there is a P90 spammage of Chris at mid. They want to get control of this B-bomb site. They've got control of whatever site they want. Shan's the last person remaining, and he's going to be stuck very soon. He won't even have to worry about it because he gets dropped down now. And, Demand, that means to win this game, LaCrew need to win the next 12 rounds in a row. And look, that is a tall ask, and I don't know if they have it in them at the moment. I'd like to see them get some more rounds on the board, but currently MadLikeWizards is making them look a bit amateurish at the moment.
Yeah, I think they just Playing just a bit rusty at the moment. Seen a couple of little bits of good play, but they can't quite string a full match together. But, you know, still games to be played. There's LaCrue. Here we are. They've got a bit of a force buy. They didn't want to eco this and then put their backs against the wall. So hoping to get something here. No AWP from the T's thus far. Aiden happy just to opt for his AK. Panic, bit of suppressing fire through smoke at the top of Nana. Bomb again out the back of A site. A couple of chickens running amok in apartments. Strax is getting a little bit put off by the clucking down around his feet. It's not often that a bird ends up around his feet. Again, smoke at top of Nana. Panic is there, but he can't get the drop on Captain Kev. It's a 4.5, sorry, plays 4 in terms of HP. A nice Molotov there from Shans, burns 1 and 2. The P90 finishing off what the fire can't. And it's looking good for LaCrue hold here.
Yeah, LaCrue trying to keep MadLikeWizards from pushing in. They've got to be careful. Chaz comes out, gets 1, looking for a trade, gets 2. Saz has certainly picked up the work rate here in the second half. Inkman will get the final one to Strax next to Truck. LaCrue, that's better play. Good hold that we like to see from them. Now, Saz has actually gone all the way to the top of the scoreboard.
Whatever Smith said at halftime, I want to get a copy of it, because my word, has that lit a firecracker under Saz.
Yeah, and, he's going to now come to play. LaCrue, though, still a long way to go, but that's the first real sign of life we've seen them from this all game. They were under pressure. MadLikeWizards looking like they wanted some real positional advantage there, but they held their own. They got the picks. They got the trades they needed, and they came out on top here. That was round number 19. Round number 20 we go, and MadLikeWizards still. I don't know what we'll see from them here. Well, hopefully, it looks like they want to play this apartment side. Looks like they favor this A side in the apartments. They've got that nice little hole just outside of the top rooms. But I suspect if they get a pick, if we see Panic at the moment, he's looking for that pick on the banana side. If he gets a pick here, expect him to rotate pretty quickly, Daman, I reckon. But nope, they're going to play it here. They're going to play outside a boiler. They're going to go inside, and they're going to be looking for the picks. Here they go. Paz grabs the open one. There's a bomb down in rafters. Pez with 2 big kills. That's a great open. That's the picks you needed as a CT. Inkman drops. Chris Aiden gets the bink, but not enough. And now it's a 2 versus 5. A lot of work to be done. Do they save these guns here, man, or do they go for it? You probably think they'd be saving, but Aiden now looking
I'm just calling work.
Work the Bane. Probably need to make sure that you don't kill any people at your next shift, probably, or something along those lines. But LaCrue grabbed their 6th round, so they've grabbed 2 of the 12. They're on their way, but they've now reset the economy of the boys from MadLikeWizards. You would think only a deagle, 2 nades, so not a lot of utility. They're gonna looks like fully save this round. If they give up the next 2. Well, I guess, if they give up the next 2, I mean, it's not too big of a deal. It means they're only still 14-8 with a 6-round deficit. But that can be turned around in an instant. MadLikeWizards, though, they have been shut down by the crew. So all the credit to them. This is not a case of MadLikeWizards choking. I would say this is kind of this is basically the crew finally showing up. He's back. But
yeah, on call, man. Can't say no to that.
Well, that's what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you work in the hospital system. But look,
gotta save lives.
Yeah, mate. He's not only a caster. He's a guy who you probably want to have around in a life-threatening situation. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, 1 minute to go. Daman, the boys from the crew, finally starting to show a bit more class here. Saz with 1, looking for the double. Gets it. Can't get the triple because Numkey will drop him down. Oh, a 1 dig from Chris there. Takes down Chance on the rotate. Won't be able to get a second, though. It's all up to Numkey. He's got that M4. Oh, a bit of a fail. Incendiary gives him a bit of doesn't put him in the best of spots here at the moment. He's got the bomb planted, so they will be very happy to have got that plant. And they will have been very happy to, well, maybe turn this eco around.
It's not over.
Numkey's doing a lot of work here.
He's looking for a kit. Was Kev? Is he gonna? No.
No. Wow, what a turnaround from the boys from MadLikeWizards. They were on the eco, and Numkey with 3 down has turned that one around and has given MadLikeWizards game point.
Yeah, you're probably your best bet. As soon as that Molotov's gone down and pushed Numkey down, Nana, that would have been your best bet. One to hold a bit of suppression, and then one to just go in for the defuse. It would have been had ample opportunity there for a 5-second defuse. I don't think the kit was quite on the right person, though. As we got Captain Kev, finally, we see some AWPage from the crew. Puts it down, Nana. So, excuse me. Good hold. Oh, man. Oxygen. Not cool.
Need to breathe.
Yeah, I know. Apparently it's good for you. As Pez comes in the top and dispenses his own brand of justice. And it is the opening frag to the CTs. Straxi goes down. Again, the T's just holding out the back of Nana. Aiden gets one on Pez. The AWP of Captain Kev keeping them at bay. The big man in his cape expecting a flash, but it's a self-flash. Oh, Panic eats one and likes the taste of it. Going for number 2, Captain Kev gets Numpky on the flick. He's going to spot the bomb, and the rest of the CTs will begin to rotate. Saz is going to back him up. Inkman's still holding over at B. I don't think he's quite on the same team speak as the rest of them. As Chris watching second mid. Captain Kev, again, Molly's flashes, and a couple of smokes are everywhere. They're going to smoke him out, but that bomb is in a very awkward position for the T's to try and recapture. A second smoke is a bit of cover, but it's not quite blocking Captain Kev, who misses the first shot here, but Saz is backing him up. Shan's dumps on Chris as well, and they hold match point to LaCrue, 15 rounds to 7.
Force MadLikeWizards back onto the eco too here, so a lot of money was invested in that last round. Chris Magnum, the only one who can buy. He's going to buy up the AWP and chuck it over to Aiden. Resident AWPer. And, well, LaCrue not out of it yet. Certainly working their way back in, but the best I can hope for at the moment is a tie of this match. The ESEA ladder matches do go into 15-15 if they will know winners, so it's all about the stats. But MadLikeWizards here.
Mate, it's always about the stats.
It's always about stats, isn't it? But MadLikeWizards here, you would think, look, maybe just ego it up for a couple rounds, push hard. They've proven that they can win. They haven't really won a lot of here. Aiden grabbing the first kill. But a bit of... Look, they'll be very happy to grab that opening frag, pick up the M4, and they're going to start working their way in now in towards this A site once again. Got to be careful though, because Panic over on the Nana side just trying to work out any A site pressure.
Stands in a bit of an awkward spot. Gets Strax, but then has the pistol out as Numkey rushes him. So a good 1-for-1 there. This has opened up the CT spawn for a B rotate. And Saz is doing his job, just slowing him down. Going to bounce off a nice flash. Is he going to get him? Yes, he is. Nice work from Saz. Aiden picks up Inkman, who's again not doing much. Just buying time is the good man of Saz. Captain Kev, where is he at? He's going to come down through construction. The kill Lumpy finally finishes off the Sasquatch. It's going to be a short range AWP. Nice work from Kev. Numkey's there. We're going to see a defuse. We're waiting. Oh, AWPer v AWPer. We see a shoulder. The shot's fired. Not going to be enough. It glances off the drain pipe, and Aiden. Woo!
GG's all around. They were given a reprieve there. He had the shot. He saw the shoulder, but unfortunately was not able to hit that shot there. And MadLikeWizards will get through to man 16 rounds to 7. That's a look. The crew, like you said, they were having troubles stringing together rounds, and because of that, that was just something which really killed them in the end there. Too many times we were in the eco. They couldn't get the kills when they were on eco, and MadLikeWizards just held their own here. They will move to 9-2 on the ladder. The crew will move to 4-8, put them down into the bottom 30, and MadLikeWizards will now take control of 7th spot. So good map there.
GG's, well played.
Yeah, but look, that's going to end another cast for the Gamestar Studios. Thank you very much for joining me once again, Daman. It's great to have you back.
And hopefully you'll see a little bit more of me over the rest of the coming weeks.
Well, that here's hoping, and as we go closer into the grand final series of the ESEA, tune in for more GameStar coverage, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, my name is GameStar Neeber. You can hit me up on Twitter on @GameStarNeeber. Hit up the YouTube channel /GameStar Media and hit that like and subscribe button if you're still here. All that good stuff. It really helps us out. And leave us a comment, any feedback you have, all that good stuff. But until next time, this is Neeber and Daman signing out, and we'll see you later.
Gamer, do you know what it takes to be the best? Because we do.
The Elite Shoutcasting Network.